Hey guys, welcome back. Good morning. Been up for about an hour. It's about 10 o'clock. And I want to re-smell them again to see if they're still. And I also sprayed one of each on my arms just before. Basically, last night when I turned off the camera, I said, you know what, I'm going to try this. And we'll talk about it in a second. But let's just go to the strips first. All right. This is the amber leather. Still there, starting to fade quite a bit, but it's been 24 hours now, even on paper. Something's got to change. I actually kind of like it better now that the fire dry down. It's a bit more spicier, but yeah. This is the Kismet one, the tobacco boozy one. Oh, it's slightly there. It's still got that kind of spicy, smoky, not smoky, boozy vibe to it. This is the Franck Olivier. Jeez, I still like that. It still smells like the 90s. In a good way. Still super classy. Still minty, not overly minty like it is when it first blast. This is a Q81, the one that I really like the opening to. Yeah, now it's literally just oud. Like, I mean, literally just oud. But I mean, 24 hours later, I ain't complaining. I'm just, so most of them changed a lot. The pineapple one. Little tiny bit of pineapple still. Yeah, it still smells like pineapple. It's fading, but it still smells like pineapple. Yeah. So, yeah, so what I did, let's put that back. Like, I can smell and still smell what they are. Like, okay. What I did, I'm gonna move this back over so I don't need to be over there anymore. Stupid fucking mount thing. Hope you don't get seasick. Put it up a bit now, closer. All right. So what I did was, I said I put a spray of each one of them, except for the Franck Olivier. I know what that smells like and how long it lasts. Well, from my memories of Platinum Gusti. So I put the ombre leather, I keep saying ombre leather, amber leather here, the Kismet here, the pineapple one here, and the one I really like the opening here. And I gotta say, when I first sprayed them last night, Kismet was the weakest of the bunch, but still pretty good. It's also gone now. Like, I get nothing from it. Now, I went to sleep with it, and so when you go to sleep, you know, that was at 12 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock now. So, it's like 10 hours later. Plus sleeping, one spray only, plus sleeping. You know, you're tossing, turning, sweating, rubbing up against your blanket in your bed and stuff. So, I didn't expect any of them to still be on. And that one's gone. It was gone an hour ago. Surprisingly, the one that lasted the longest and was the loudest when I sprayed it on was the amber leather one there, or Tom Ford one. It's still a little bit there. And it's surprisingly okay. I might actually wear this one. I'm going to test it, but I might actually wear this one. The one I really liked the opening to was the best. Even last night when I sprayed it on, it was not the loudest. It would have been the second loudest, but it was just, it's just beautiful. I keep getting like an iris floral vibe from it. And then there's no iris listed. I checked the notes, but there's got to be something in there, because that's what I get from it. But now it's just oud. Just like the paper, just oud. Very soft. You can barely smell it now, but. And the last one's the pineapple one, which surprised me. Now, I expected to spray this on and have it just overpower everything. And other than the Kimsit, it was lighter than the other two by a lot. Yeah, but it was very, when I smelled them, like, before I went to bed last night, I was like, oh, that one's kind of, but, so moving around a bit, got up to go to the bathroom, whatever, as I'm getting up, the first thing I smell is pineapple, so it's very aromatic. Pops off the skin. So it's one of the ones I think I might go a little nose blind to. That could be the problem, because it's just so off the skin. And it's between these two, the ombre leather one and the pineapple one, they're the two that are really still there. Like I said, this is completely gone. This might as well be. I mean, you got to really dig deep. It's only almost smells skin with a tiny hint of oud, so it's gone. But these two are still, they're not projecting or anything, and they're definitely they're definitely in the skin scent territory, but they're still there. And this one still has a bit of that pineapple. But now it's smelling more like what I would say Aventus-y. It's that the smell is kind of what you get from the dry down of like Club de Nuit, Aventus, London, all of them, Blanc. Very soft, like I said, it's a skin scent. But it's got a little bit of woods now. Maybe even a touch of tight touch of smoke. But still, the main player is the pineapple. I think that's going to be really good layered with Club de Nuit. And a couple other things you can layer it with. Like I said, this one is that Tom Ford dupe. And it smells, I still get hints of that cherry. I think it's cherry or raspberry. And this is still the strongest one. But not by leaps and bounds anymore. These two are basically gone. But that could be where I sprayed them to. And they're one spray. So, but, yeah. They seem to be all right. They're probably going to perform really well, especially when I put the moisture. And my skin wasn't prepped and all that stuff. Wasn't out of the shower. You know, skin's not clean. My moisturizer on or anything like that. So it's just straight on dirty, oily skin. So, they're doing all right. Like, this is still, people could still smell this if they came up to you and went, oh, you know, or you'd be like, smell this, or, you know, smell this. And they'd be like, oh, that's nice. You know, like, that's pretty much what those two are. The other two, they'd be like, smell what? I mean, here you might get the tiniest hint of oud, but they're gone. But, I mean, that's not any negative indication on their performance. I mean, first off, they're sprayed here. Secondly, it was in one spray, and I was in bed, tossing and turning and sweating, and, you know, like we all do. So, yeah. So, I'm surprised by them. Like I said, I've already got this out and ready in the bedroom. I'm going to wear this the next couple days and give a cheap dupe review, because I haven't done one in a while. Again, some of you like it, some of you don't. For those who don't like it, I'm sorry. For those of you who like it, I'm sorry it took so long. But I'm still going to try to throw one or two of them in every month to, well, not every month, once a month maybe, to just because I still want to give you guys really good deals. But I also realize they're hard to find. Again, I thought everywhere carried them, but I guess I'm wrong. So I'm sorry about that. But for the ones who can get them, I'll do the dupes, do the reviews. There's nothing else I really want to talk about today, guys. Maybe I'll come back tonight. I wanted to talk about, because a lot of people I've seen reading on Fragrantica and Base Notes and just the internet, Facebook in general, especially people who are like upset that companies like this can do these things and get away with it. The nerve of them. How can they do it? Well, I'll explain how. I'm no lawyer. I did take a 1-year law class, but I'm no lawyer by any stretch of the word. So I will explain to you how I think it's done, why they can get away with it, For the most part, how they get away with it, because like that Tom Ford one is another prime example. It's pretty much the same name, same bottle. The Oud for Greatness or whatever, Glory, I can't remember which. Pretty much the same bottle. I mean, yeah, how they can get away with it. We'll talk about it. And maybe I'll do that tonight. Because I really won't have a video for you tonight, because I'm doing this for a couple days. And the next day I'll have something else for you. The next day I kind of want to try to keep getting at least one video a day. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other. Have a good day if you're working. Have a good day if you're not. Enjoy your Sunday. I got work. That's all right, though, because this is my Friday, Monday and Tuesday off. Monday's Thanksgiving. The turkeys, the hams, the potatoes. It's heaven to a fat man like me. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other.